Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is a different style video from what I've done in the past, but this is a compilation of all of what we have on Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2. All the photos, all the trailers, everything broken down into this one video. So if you've missed some of the things on Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2, well, here's one big video explaining everything we know so far. So sit back and enjoy the video. The first one isn't all that big, but it shows the Miyagi-Do students in their Saikai Taikai headbands. It's just another version, angle of what we saw in the Season 6 Part 1 finale. Still a cool image. I'm excited to see where this leads off. Now we see a photo of Kawan, the new Cobra Kai student. I'm pretty sure that's how I say his name. I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but he's doing some flying kick in the air. It looks awesome. We saw from Part 1 that he can do some crazy kicks, so I'm really excited to see what he's doing in this one, but you can tell it's in the Saikai Taikai. Cool image. I don't know. This next photo, we can see two random students that we don't know who they are, but they're fighting in the Saikai Taikai. Cool image, but there's not really much to break down. Now this one is a cool image. We can see Robbie wearing his Saikai Taikai headband, looking at somebody, and we can see Sam next to him. This is obviously in the Saikai Taikai. He's looking at someone. I don't know who. Cool scene though. I'm excited to see what this is. Now this next photo is a behind the scenes photo. It isn't a shot of the actual show, but we can see Hawk fighting two students. Now I'm not completely sure if this is Cobra Kai students, but we know this is at the Saikai Taikai. Now I don't know if this is actually a part of the Saikai Taikai or if this is some fight he's doing beneath it. Like maybe they picked a fight with Hawk and Hawk started fighting them. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like an official fight, a part of the tournament. It looks like kind of off to the side in my opinion, but I'm excited to see what this scene brings. We see Miguel and Dimitri both looking at Robbie while Sam is just looking at the Saikai Taikai in the middle. Now, they look concerned. What are they thinking? I have no idea, but they definitely look a little concerned and a little worried. Now, this next photo, or photos, are of Robbie and Tori in what I think is maybe a bar. I really can't tell. It's a bar or a dinner restaurant or something like that. And I'm guessing they're in Spain. This is after, obviously, Tori has joined Cobra Kai, and they're obviously not on the good page right now, and they're frustrated with each other, or Tori's frustrated with Robbie, Robbie's frustrated with Tori. I'm excited to see how Robbie will try to get Tori to join back into Miyagi-Do, which I'm sure he will try at least, but I don't know if she'll join immediately. I think she'll join eventually, but I don't think it'll be immediately. But I'm very interested to see what will be a part of this scene. Will Robbie try to influence her to join Miyagi-Do again? Will Tori try to influence Robbie to join Cobra Kai again? I'm excited to see it. Now, this next photo is of Johnny and Daniel walking near a city. Now, this could be Spain. It doesn't really look like Spain to me, but it could be Spain. I don't really know what Spain looks like, to be honest. But it could be somewhere in the U.S., maybe L.A., I don't know. But it does look like a cool scene, and I think the cinematography in the scene will be peak. I'm excited to see what they're exactly doing in the scene. We see this other photo of Daniel that I'm not gonna really break down because there's not really anything to break down that I can tell, but it looks like Daniel is looking at somebody or something. I don't even know where he is, to be honest. Now, this, in my opinion, is the biggest photo we've seen. It's of Daniel and Chosen. So Chosen at the Season 6 Part 1 finale is going back to Okinawa, or that's what it at least says in Episode 3, and we didn't see him at the Saikai Taikai, but it appears maybe he went to Okinawa to talk to Kumiko or something like that, or just to go back there for a little bit, and it looks like he came back for the Saikai Taikai eventually, because it looks like he's in the Miyagi-Do gear near the Saikai Taikai, and I'm so excited that he's back, because I was little worried that he wasn't going to be in Part 2 at all, but I'm glad that he's back, because I want Chosen to be a main character throughout Cobra Kai Season 6. Now, this last photo, we can see Kreese looking concerned or worried or nervous about something. We can tell he's at the Saikai Taikai tournament, and I'm guessing he's watching one of his students fight. Potentially Tori is my guess, who he's watching, and he's nervous about the fight because he has his hands up. But I'm excited to see what this scene holds. And Kreese is an interesting character this season because I feel like his redemption will start in Part 3, which I thought it would start in Part 1, but he just seems ruthless in Part 1. So I'm excited to see where his redemption starts, if he does get a redemption. But my guess he still does, and if it's maybe towards the end of Part 2 or maybe the start of Part 3. But Kreese is a character I'm definitely excited to see, and I'm excited to see this scene. Who's he nervous for? And my guess is Tori. But thank you all so much for watching my Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 photo breakdown. Much more Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 content to come soon. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Also, some explain/breakdown videos on Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1. So there's a lot of content to come. Make sure to subscribe, turn that notification bell to be notified for everything like that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Now, this first photo is of Tori running on a track. Now, it's obviously a behind-the-scene photo, and it's not a scene we saw in Part 1, so my guess it's a part of Part 2, of course. Now, what this scene is about, I'm guessing it may just be a training montage of Tori, as we saw in the finale of Part 1, she turned bad. So my guess is she's training really hard for the Seikai Taikai because she wants to win, obviously, and beat Miyagi-Do. But every time I look at this photo, I just know it's part of a Season 6 montage. It's just the most Cobra Kai thing ever. It's classic Cobra Kai making a training montage for a big event. Or maybe this is potentially post-Seikai Taikai and she's still training, but I do believe it'll be a part of some montage. Now, this next photo, we can see Johnny and Daniel looking concerned and looking at somebody. Now, who that somebody is, I'm not sure. My friend Multiverse of Fandoms, if you want to check out his channel, go subscribe to him. He makes great content, but he gave out a great theory that they do look concerned, so maybe Terry Silver walked into the room and Terry Silver's back, and obviously they'd be nervous about that and they'd be concerned, and so maybe Terry Silver walked into the Seikai Taikai. I don't know for what reason at all. It doesn't really make sense in that standpoint, but maybe he has his own dojo or something. I don't know. We'll have to see, but I definitely could see Terry Silver walking in and Johnny and Daniel being obviously concerned. So Dimitri and Hawk are fighting in the Seikai Taikai at the same time. It's been speculated beforehand that we would be getting some 2-on-2 tournament, speculated by a few photos, but this looks like it's officially confirmed. We're seeing a Binary Brothers team up, which excites me so much because now we could be seeing a Miguel and Robbie team up. That would be amazing. We'll see a Sam and Devin team up. I mean, a Robbie and Miguel team up, that's so sick. And I'm so excited they're doing a 2-on-2 tournament. If this is what it is, which I'm expecting it to be, or this would kind of be false advertisement and be a huge disappointment if they don't have a 2-on-2 now, but it's basically confirmed. I mean, why else would Dimitri be out there? And I'm very excited about it. A 2-on-2 tournament has many opportunities for new and big storylines. I mean, Miguel and Robbie is going to be in a sick duo, but the Binary Brothers, of course, is going to be another sick duo. But it's going to be very cool to see how they separate it, because we know there's going to be a solo tournament, but there could be a 2-on-2. There will be a 2-on-2 tournament, but what other tournaments inside this tournament will we see? Will we see a Sensei's bracket? We're seeing a 2-on-2 bracket. We're seeing a 1-on-1 bracket. How is it all going to work? Now, we know some things about the Seikai Taikai, but we don't know as much as we thought we would. In my opinion, I thought we'd know quite a bit about the Seikai Taikai. We really just got that brief scene talking about how the solo events work, but I'm very excited for this scene. 2-on-2 tournament, I think, is a great idea. It's an exciting idea. It brings something new to Cobra Kai, and that is awesome. So a 2-on-2 tournament, it's coming for Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2. Kind of a different angle of what we've gotten before, but it is a new shot. We can see Hawk and Miguel. Obviously, he's making a funny face. This is just Jacob in the blooper reel, but this is going to be a natural scene in Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2. It's a cool scene. It's a cool shot. I'm excited for it. I mean, these are two of some of the best teen fighters in the show. I mean, two of the top 3, I'd say. But great photo. I'm excited to see this scene. I think it's going to be a cold image where it just scrolls down. I think it'll be very cool. I'm excited to see what it brings to the table. Now, the second photo, we really don't know too much about it, but we can see Robbie somewhere. Now, we have no idea where this is, but it is Robbie, and we know this is Cobra Kai Season 6, at least Part 2. Could be Part 3, technically, but it's at least Part 2 or Part 3. We haven't seen the scene yet. So, I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing, but it is a cool image, and it reveals maybe just a little bit about Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 2, and Part 3. And this last image, we see another shot of Robbie. This is a behind-the-scenes photo, but they're filming right now, so it technically still is a photo, and it looks like he's wearing the exact same outfit he was. It looks like he's in a different place, though. I don't know, but we still don't know what he's doing in these photos. He could be, I don't know, maybe off trying to find Tori. Maybe he's doing something else. I have really no idea. I don't know why he's leaving the Seikai Taikai in Part 2 to do whatever he's doing in this. Maybe the Seikai Taikai is already over. I have no idea. What is he doing in the scene? Yeah, it's for your guys' theories. First photo, they both premiered on CBS. They showed glimpses of behind the scenes of part 2 or potentially part 3. And we can see Daniel back at the Miyagi-Do dojo. I don't know what he's doing, but, you know, he's obviously doing something, filming the scene. You know, there's not much to break down from this photo, but it is a cool photo, and we do know that at some point we'll be back in the Miyagi-Do dojo. We expected this, but it's a cool photo to see. It looks like it'll be a cool shot. I mean, the tone, the lighting, it all looks very sick, and it's another awesome Miyagi-Do dojo scene. So can't wait to see this. Whatever happens in this, it'll be very cool. The other photo is at the LaRusso house, and we can see Ralph Macchio, Daniel LaRusso, John Hurwitz, who's the director of Cobra Kai, Courtney Hegler, who plays Amanda, and Tanner Buchanan, who plays Robbie on Cobra Kai. They're all at the LaRusso house filming another scene, so we're also going to see a LaRusso house scene again, which is pretty interesting, because I don't know where that fit into the storyline with Robbie being there and everything. I don't understand it, but we'll have to see. I mean, it just seems like they're jam-packing so much into these next 2 parts that I don't know how we're getting scenes like this, but I don't know how this fits into anything, but I'm excited to see what this scene holds, because, I mean, freaking Daniel's wearing a gi out there. I think it's a Sekai Taikai gi, so I don't understand this scene whatsoever, but I'm excited to see what it is. Maybe Daniel just came home. I don't really know. But I'm excited to see what the scene holds. It'll be very interesting. And these are the 2 photos. Let me know which one's your favorite. This first photo that I want to break down shows Johnny, Daniel, and Chosen all fist bumping at what I presume to be the Sekai Taikai. Now, this is one of my favorite photos of the multiple photos we got. It just symbolizes, you know, them all 3 being together. I love this trio. I love every scene with this trio, and I think this will be a very cool scene. They're all, I'm guessing, watching their students do something in the Sekai Taikai. They like what they're doing. They're all giving fist bumps to each other. Well, Johnny's kind of left hanging over there, but, you know, it's an awesome scene. I'm excited to see what this scene holds, but it looks awesome. I'm excited to see what it is. And yeah, I assume it's the Sekai Taikai. They're all wearing white karate gis, which is awesome, but you know, it's awesome to see. This next photo, Tori and Kawan, and I don't know the other guy's name. I forget his name, but they're also at the Sekai Taikai, of course. You can see the banners from all the dojos behind him, which I think is pretty cool. Obviously not all of them, but a few of them, including Cobra Kai. And it's cool to see, you know, another shot of Tori in Cobra Kai. You know, it's obviously rough for her character at this time. You know, she's joining Cobra Kai after her mother died. It's a whole rough scenario right now, so it's awesome seeing what she's doing. And it'll be very cool to see what this scene holds as well. If this is an actual scene from the show, if this is a still photo. We can also see Lil Peach, who's a YouTuber. He's a background actor, I guess, in Cobra Kai. Pretty awesome to see. Good for him. But anyways, we can also see Kreese and Kim Da-eun in the background, which is awesome to see. And, you know, I think this may be just the introduction to Cobra Kai in the Sekai Taikai tournament. That's my guess for the scene. I mean, there's not much to really know from it, but very cool scene. This next scene is Kreese and Johnny talking, which I find very interesting. And some dude is just scared out of his mind watching them between them two. I don't know what he's doing here, but I'm guessing this is once again at the Sekai Taikai, or maybe this is after the Sekai Taikai, and maybe Cobra Kai had just won and Johnny's confronting Kreese or something. I don't know. You can see Kreese is holding like a knife or something like that, something crazy. And that's why I'm guessing the guy's so scared in the middle. And of course, Johnny's staring Kreese right down his eyes, which is very cool. Johnny's wearing some red outfit, but Kreese is wearing a Cobra Kai gear, which you love to see it. But I don't know what this is. I don't know who confronted who, but somebody's trying to scare somebody and someone's confronting someone. So I don't know what the heck is going on in this, but I'm guessing this is at the Sekai Taikai. Maybe it's after, maybe it's even before. I don't know. It still looks very cool to me, but I don't know what this scene holds. I don't know who's confronting who. I'm excited to see it though. The next photo is a very interesting one. I think I have a good idea on what this scene is. We can see a lot of Miyagi-Do or Miyagi-Fang at the LaRusso household. It's just a few of these students, and they all seem to be having a party, having pizza, and of course we see Amanda right here, and they're all staring at something. And what the thing I think they're staring at is the Sekai Taikai tournament. Now we see the TV, I'm guessing, is what they're watching it on, and they're all looking at it right now, having a party, watching their guys perform, which is very cool. I would like to point out, we don't see Kenny in this photo, which I find very interesting. I mean, yes, he kind of did seem to like leave the group, so maybe he's like moving on from it. I don't know, but it's very interesting to see. I mean, it's very weird because, you know, Kenny's just leaving, and then, you know, we don't know what I'm trying to say is we don't know the current state of where Kenny's at, and it looks like it's not good if he's not at this party watching them fight. But very, very cool photo. I'm excited to see what this is as well. This next photo is one of the most unexpected ones from mine. Actually, it is the most unexpected from mine. Is Chosen and Kim Da-eun. They seem to be at like a restaurant or something like that. I don't know where exactly they are, but they both seem to be talking to each other. What are they talking to each other about? I don't know. One of them is probably confronting each other. I'm guessing it's Kim Da-eun. Chosen's probably just hanging out at the restaurant, and Kim Da-eun's probably just confronting him and, you know, I don't know, saying some stuff, trash talking, I don't know. But I'm excited to see this. I mean, we haven't really seen these two talk all that much, I believe. Actually, I don't think we've seen them talk at all to each other, so it'll be cool to see what this is. Will this lead to like a big old fight? I don't know. We'll see. But this next photo is my favorite photo that we've gotten from all these batch of photos of the first look at Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2, and that is this photo right here. We can see Miguel, Robbie, Sam, Hawk, Dimitri, and Devin all in the Saikai Taikai gear. Of course, Sam and Robbie are wearing their captain headbands, and we can see a bunch of people behind them. This is obviously, I'm guessing, them gearing up for the Saikai Taikai. It's a very cool photo to me just to see this cool shot, new shot of the Saikai Taikai. This is obviously the Saikai Taikai, all wearing their white karate gis, getting ready to fight. They all look somewhat nervous. Maybe something just happened, or maybe, you know, they're just watching Devin and Dimitri, especially Dimitri. He looks very nervous, but very excited to see the scene. What is the scene gonna hold? I don't know. Maybe this is like the introduction scene. Maybe this is going on during the same time as Cobra Kai's introduction scene. You know, they show Cobra Kai's introduction, and then they show the Miyagi-Do's introduction. I don't know. That would be cool. I think the scene will be very cool. I'm excited to see the relationship between Robbie and Miguel, because, you know, we know Miguel's a little pissed that he didn't get the captain role or whatever, and Robbie did. So I'm excited to see if they have any conflict towards each other. But it's a very cool photo. I think it's my favorite photo of the bunch, because just the fact that seeing all these guys team up together to take down Cobra Kai, very cool to see, man. I wish Tori was there, of course, but she's not. And Devin, of course, does not belong there. You know, it should be Kenny, we all know, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll see how that storyline plays out. And then we see this last photo right here. We can see Daniel with fists out, looking like he's about to fight someone. Now, what the heck is this? I don't know. I don't know where the heck he is. It's some white brick wall, and he's wearing this nice jacket with a black shirt under. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know who he's fighting. Maybe it's like Silver or somebody. That'd be awesome. A Silver Daniel fight. They're not showing who he's fighting, so it could be someone like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was Silver. I mean, let's be honest. They're not showing the person. They don't want to show Silver before. Maybe it could be like Kreese or somebody like that. I don't know. I'm excited to see what it is, because it's honestly very weird that he's fighting someone at this location, because I don't know where the heck this is. Most of the fights that we've seen, you know, fights during Cobra Kai, we know the general location. Now this, I have no idea where the heck this is. I'm very excited to see who he's fighting and what turns out during the fight. Sensei Wolf, who is a new character to the Cobra Kai universe, and he should be the sensei of the Iron Dragons. I don't know. It's something along that line, something Iron Dragons. I believe that's the name, but it believes he's in like some like cage thing here. I don't know what the heck he's doing there, but the actor of him is actually a particularly famous or well-known actor, and that is Louis Tan. He portrayed in Mortal Kombat, Deadpool 2 and 3, and now Cobra Kai. So he's a very well-known actor, very awesome character to add to the cast. I'm very excited to see Sensei Wolf and this new dojo. I have no idea what this dojo brings to the table, but I'm excited to see what it is. I mean, we already have Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do, of course, but it's cool that they're introducing a whole nother dojo to add more conflict to the series, which I'm very excited for. I hope this scene goes well. I hope the whole Iron Dragons thing goes well as well. But he seems like an amazing actor. I'm excited to see this. And this scene looks absolutely sick. I don't know what the heck he's doing. I don't know if he's part of the Psycho Attack guy. He looks like he's in some like fence cage thing. I don't know where the heck or what the heck he's doing, but I'm excited to see this scene. Hey everyone, and welcome to my Cobra Kai season. We see a zoomed in shot of the Psycho Attack guy tournament. We can see best of the best, and we can see all the dojos start to walk in. Now then we can see Robbie, Sam, Miguel, Dimitri, and Devin. And then we can see multiple dojos behind them. Now, we've seen this shot before, but it's still a pretty cool shot to see. Now, in this next shot, we see a whole shot of the Psycho Attack guy tournament, and it looks absolutely sick. We can see the announcer who's talking right now, but what he's saying really isn't important. But we can see all the dojos featured in the Psycho Attack guy. We can see Cobra Kai, we can see Miyagi-Do, and we can see all their banners and everybody watching. It looks absolutely epic, and I am so excited for it. The lights, everything looks so sweet about it. You can also see the score thing to the right of that. It all looks awesome, and you can instantly tell that this is the biggest tournament just based off of that. And then this next shot, we see like a huddle kind of thing between Miyagi-Do. We can see Dimitri, Devin, Hawk, Robbie, Sam, and Miguel. They're all talking about something. What are they talking about? Obviously, we don't know. But Miguel then says, Miguel's just trying to get him pumped in this, and it's pretty cool. Miguel being a leader, you'll love to see it, and it's honestly a cool moment. We then see multiple shots of Sam fighting someone from another dojo. I don't know which dojo this is. It's not Iron Eagle or Cobra Kai, we know for sure, but it is some dojo, and she looks to be beating the crap out of her, to be honest. And then we see Dimitri land a shot on a guy at Cobra Kai. I don't know which guy this is, but it was a good shot. He kicked him. It was a pretty sweet shot. We then see one of my favorite shots of the trailer, honestly. Johnny, Chosen, Devin, a bunch of people from Miyagi-Do, basically. They're just very happy about Dimitri landing that kick, which is awesome to see. We then see Hawks starting to become iconic. Like, he jumps up in the air and punches the dude. He's done that before, and he does this in this one. And to be honest, it doesn't work. He gets kicked back. He looks like he just got the crap knocked out of him. We then see multiple shots of many different Miyagi-Do characters, all just getting the crap beaten out of them. So we then see like Devin get thrown to the ground. This all looks really, really rough. I mean, and then we see Johnny and Daniel react in a bad way. This just shows how brutal this tournament is going to be on everybody. I mean, it's going to be very, very, very rough. And honestly, that makes me a little excited for it. I mean, the Psycho Attack guy, it's going to be the toughest challenge Miyagi-Do has faced, and I honestly cannot wait for it. It looks absolutely awesome, and the fights look epic, and I can't remember her name. I apologize for that, but she's also wearing the captain headband, so we know she's the captain of her team. We see Tori. Tori just got the crap beaten out of her by her, so she's obviously a very impressive student. Downer like Dimitri always is, to be completely honest with you. And we see all of them just in the hotel room chilling. We see Robbie, we see Dimitri, Hawk, and Miguel all just in the apartment. I'm guessing this is just like during the time they're in Barcelona, just during the Psycho Attack guy. They're all talking about it and how it's going to be very, very tough. And Dimitri's just kind of being a downer. Miguel, he looks disappointed by it too. Everybody's kind of down at this moment, it seems like. And then we see a shot of Daniel and Johnny in the hotel, what I believe to be the hotel. You can see someone moving bags, so I assume this is a hotel. And Johnny and Daniel are just giving them a pep talk, getting them ready. And then we see a shot of, I don't know where the heck Cobra Kai is here, but they're training at some sweet facility. And we can see Tori, Kawan, the whole gang. We can see, of course, Kreese. And they're all getting prepared for the Psycho Attack guy training. We can see, Cobra Kai's spirits don't seem to be down all that bad. And Miyagi-Do just seems to be just bummed out, think they're going to lose. They just don't seem to have all that much confidence. And Cobra Kai seems to have all the confidence in the world. Then this next shot we see of this in the Saikai Taikai, we see multiple dojos. You can see, I don't know who or like what the dojo names are, but you can see like orange, red, you know, a few other dojos in the mix of this. I don't know what they're called. But then we see the same dojo that Sensei Wolf is a part of, Iron Eagle, and we see that dude just won something. I'm guessing this is part of the 2-on-2 tournament they just won. And then we see the same girl flip up wood, I forget what it's called, a wood stick, and you can clearly tell that they're doing a weapon fighting again. They did this in the Saikai Taikai, I mean in the All Valley. Not really, it's more of a show thing, wasn't actually fighting against each other, but it does look like they're using weapons for this. It's going to be one part of the bracket, so that'll be very interesting and very awesome to look out for. I mean, you know, we saw Sam use it before, so I'm guessing it'll be Sam versus her in the finals with this bracket. It'll be very cool to see, you know, the weapons bracket, because obviously that'll raise the stakes and everything. And then we see another pretty interesting shot to me. We can see, of course, Kreese, Kim Da-eun, Kawan, and I forgot the other Cobra Kai student's name, and then of course Tori in the middle. And you can clearly tell that Tori just isn't happy. She isn't excited. You can just tell she's joining Cobra Kai just because she's out of him. She just doesn't know what to do with her emotions. She doesn't know how to cope her mom's death, and that's obviously sad to see. But she's obviously, of course, doing the wrong things, you know. Then we see a shot of Robbie and Sam, and my guess is, of course, they're looking at Tori here. Because I mean, they just showed Tori in a shot, and they obviously look unimpressed with whatever they're seeing. So I could picture it being Tori in this. Then we see, again, one of the coolest shots of the trailer to me. It's a Tori versus Sam rematch. We're finally getting it. We almost got it during part 1. Unfortunately, we got only a bit of it, and it got called off, unfortunately. Tori would have won, by the way. But anyways, it looks absolutely sweet. I love the camera angle for this. It's wrapping around. You can see Kim Da-eun in the background. You can see a few other dojos. This looks sweet. And then we see one of the most ridiculous shots of the trailer to me. We can see Kawan trying just to get into Robbie's head by, you know, just hugging Tori and getting close to her. I don't know exactly what he's going to do here, but, you know, he's just trying to get in Robbie's head. And my guess is it works, because my guess Robbie this season is going to have just, I mean, not for this season, but for this part, he's just going to be he's going to be having a dark arc. You know, he's not going to be in a good mood. You know, of course, his girlfriend's on the opposing side, and then Kawan's just trying to get in his head by, you know, being all with Tori and everything. Now, I don't see Kawan or Tori dating. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Tori's even trying to get in Robbie's head or anything, or do anything like that, because I genuinely don't. Tori kicked the crap out of Robbie in this one fight. But that's not even the craziest part. We can see Kenny in a Miyagi-Do-gi. Now, from the leaks, which I didn't talk about, of course, on the channel, but I did see, unfortunately, Kenny is coming back. But in the trailer, they finally announced Kenny is going to be in the Saikai Taikai tournament. We see him in the white karate gi. Now, who has he replaced? I don't know. I don't know who he replaced. But he obviously replaced someone who's wearing a white Miyagi-Do-gi. He didn't join Cobra Kai, just joined them. But he is on Miyagi-Do's side. So he replaced somebody. Who is that? I don't know. We can see him watching Robbie get the crap knocked out of by Tori. And, you know, it's sad to see Tori and Robbie fight on different sides. And then we see Miyagi-Do is trailing in 11th place. Now, we don't know where Cobra Kai is, but this seems very disappointing to them. I mean, 11th, really? Like, you're just ahead of Los Acosos Voldoros, and then you're behind Numba Yadama. So, you know, kind of embarrassing, Miyagi, I'm not gonna lie. And then we see one of the weirdest, again, shots to me is Miguel, you know, just kind of giving it to Robbie. He's saying, you know, this is the most important, you know, captain of, like, you're captain. This is one of the most important fights of our life. So Robbie must have done something bad here. He must have, you know, not given the leadership that Miguel could have, or maybe, you know, Robbie let someone go. You see, after them arguing, we see them, of course, teamed up. So from a few images we got before, it does look like there will be a 2-on-2 tournament, and this looks like exactly what we're seeing here. Robbie and Miguel versus another 2-on-2. We can see Cobra Kai in the background, so I'm guessing this is Robbie and Miguel versus some two people in Cobra Kai. Which ones are they? I don't know who they're exactly fighting in this scene, but this is going to be so sweet seeing Robbie and Miguel team up. It took 6 years, but they're fighting alongside each other in the Sekai Taikai tournament to beat Cobra Kai. It's everything we could have wanted. I'm very punched the crap out of Robbie in the face. We see blood come out of his mouth. Actually, I don't think that was Kwan. That was another Cobra Kai student. Or maybe that's the Iron Eagle. I don't know exactly who that is. But whatever happened, Robbie got the crap knocked out of him. I don't know what the heck happened. But not looking good for Robbie so far this season. But yeah, we can see blood split out of it. And then it says the fight. Yeah, you're kidding. Yeah, there's a few good fights in this trailer so far. And then we see John Kreese, Daniel LaRusso, and Johnny Lawrence all confronting each other. You can see Johnny kind of in the middle. Daniel is, of course, talking to Kreese. And I don't know what they're arguing about in this. I mean, there's obviously many things they could be arguing about. But we can hear them talking a little bit. And then, we then see biggest fight of their lives. And then we see Daniel again messing around with whatever is in the Mr. Miyagi box, the Sekai Taikai headband. And then we see Miguel crying, hugging Johnny. Now, what is Miguel so sad about? What is he crying about? I really don't know. But, Johnny's, of course, loving him and giving him a hug. And then we see a text shot of Goes Global. Of course, the Sekai Taikai being global. And then we see Sensei Wolf, who is the sensei of Iron Eagle. He looks really sweet, popular actor, amazing actor. Excited to see Sensei Wolf in Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2. Sensei Wolf looks like an awesome character, and I can't wait. He's obviously talking to his leader here, his captain of the team, and you can see Miyagi-Do logo behind him. So I'm guessing Iron Eagle is fighting Miyagi-Do as this trailer goes through. We then see a shot of Sam and Johnny and Robbie, of course, next to them as the shot fades out. Of course, they're also at the Sekai Taikai. We then see Sensei Wolf punch his own student, which is very interesting to me. I mean, I think Iron Eagle will be way closer to Cobra Kai than, obviously, them being close to Miyagi-Do. They're obviously going to be the bad guys. And, I like that they're adding a third dojo in the mix here, because it was kind of weird that, we only know 2 storylines of the 16 dojos. But good news is we are going to see like a kind of a main shot of Iron Eagle, and they're obviously going to be the antagonists of the part. And we can see Sam. I'm guessing maybe Sam watched him do that, or maybe Sam watched Iron Eagle do something, because they kind of played those two back to back as it fades. And then we see, what the heck is this? This looks like out of an Avengers or Star Wars or whatever. This does not seem like Cobra Kai to me. But we can see the Sekai Taikai tournament. It's Iron Dragons versus West End Warriors. And they're fighting on a platform raised up with lights and everything. This looks absolutely sweet. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Maybe this is like, well, it is an elimination round, we see. But man, oh man, the stakes have never gotten higher. I mean, you can get kicked off the platform and get hit pretty hard. I mean, you can see mats on the ground below it, but still, man, this looks epic. Now, this looks a little bit unrealistic, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, what kind of karate tournament is like this? But if there is gonna be a karate tournament like this, it's of course going to be the Sekai Taikai World Tournament. And we can see then Dimitri, Hawk, and Miguel all looking at this event, seeming to be unimpressed and very worried that they're gonna have to go up there at some point and watch it. And then we see a bunch of other dojos react like, oh, we gotta go up there too. And then we see a student in the Iron Eagle dojo beating up a West End Warrior. Absolutely love this scene. I hope we see a Sensei Wolf Johnny fight. That'd be pretty sweet, and I'm excited to see what it is. I mean, they're obviously trash talking to each other. Johnny's being hilarious as always. Then we see a quick shot of Johnny walking into like what appears to be like a locker room of some sort for Miyagi-Do. and everybody's still bummed out. I mean, throughout this entire trailer, Miyagi-Do's either getting beaten up or just bummed out. So not looking too good for Miyagi-Do. This may be a dark part of the season for Miyagi-Do. We then see Tori talking to maybe Kim Da-eun. No, Kim Da-eun's right there. Sorry. I don't know who she's talking to in this moment. Maybe it's someone else from Cobra Kai, but we can see Kreese and Kim Da-eun behind her, watching her. And then this next shot is a very interesting one. It's one of my favorite shots, again, from the trailer. We see Daniel and Johnny watching both Miguel, Sam, and Robbie, all from distance, training, doing some training exercise. Johnny appears to be doing it too. And then we see this awesome, cool shot too, of Robbie, Johnny, and Sam all training on some, I don't know, wall thing. And you can see Barcelona behind them. It's an absolutely beautiful shot. This may be one of the coolest shots in Cobra Kai as a whole. I mean, this shot is just beautiful. See them punching, doing their kicks. Then we see another shot of Daniel, Robbie, Sam, and Miguel seems to just be watching them, but they're inside some beautiful building in Barcelona. It looks absolutely sweet. And then we see yet another shot of Robbie and Sam training. Johnny, Daniel, and Miguel are all watching them. And then we see a shot of the Saikai Taikai tournament. Now they're all in a huddle again, what it seems like, and they're all looking at each other. They seem to be on the right side on something. Maybe they're thinking about something. Maybe they have some plan, but they all seem to, have a little encouragement, which is the first time we've really seen it in this trailer. And then we see probably the best part of this trailer, Daniel attacking Kreese. Not John Kreese attacking Daniel. Daniel grabs Kreese and shoves him in the wall. Daniel is striking first. Absolutely crazy. I thought it wasn't the Miyagi-Do way. Sorry, I can't with those jokes. Those are hilarious. But Daniel looks furious. John Kreese it looks like he wanted it to happen. I mean, this looks absolutely sweet. I hope we see a Daniel versus Kreese fight. Looks absolutely insane. I'm very excited to see this fight. It looks awesome. And then we see Robbie hop up, and Dimitri looks really shocked by what Robbie did. He did some cool trick to get up into the air. It looked cool, I'm not gonna lie, but Dimitri looked more impressed than what it was. Robbie, and then it blurs out and we can see Kwan. I'm excited to see that fight. I think it'll be a really awesome fight. We saw what Kwan can do in part one. He looks like a great character, very exciting character. And, he's been like a fan favorite character. People love watching him. And I'm excited to see a Robbie versus Kwan fight. We then see a shot of Miguel beating the crap out of a Cobra Kai student. So it's this point in the trailer where it's starting to look up for Miyagi-Do. We then see Robbie and Kwan just sprinting towards each other, doing some kicks in the air. It looks absolutely epic. And then we see a shot of Johnny talking and Robbie smiling. Something funny happened. And then we see another shot of a 2-on-2 tournament. Miguel, I believe that's Miguel, fighting Hawk. And it looks absolutely sweet. I cannot wait for this. I'm very happy they're doing 2-on-2 tournaments. I think that was a great idea, and I think it adds a lot to the story. And then this was a very cool shot to me as well. This seems to be like the first fight other than, the Daniel and Kreese fight that's not a part of the Saikai Taikai. And it seems like everyone's kind of around Sam, and it looks like Sam just punched at one Cobra Kai student, and Kwan just caught him as he falls to the ground. But Sam just looks like she's being confronted by Cobra Kai students, and she's gonna give it all she can. She just seems like she's defending her own. Good for her. And then we see another shot of Robbie fighting another Cobra Kai student, as it has a sweet transition to Kenny rolling over somebody as he is fighting someone as well in the 2-on-2 tournament. Now, Kenny, again, it's so awesome having him back. He should have been in the Saikai Taikai from the jump, but unfortunately Devin, cheated him out of it. It was total garbage, but it's awesome to see. And then we see a shot of Daniel looking up in the air. Now, who is he looking at? What is he looking at? I don't know. Now, what is Daniel doing? I don't know. He's looking up at somebody or something. Maybe he's just looking up in the sky. I don't know. Maybe it's the Miyagi-Do way. But then we see another shot of a Cobra Kai student. Maybe it's Tori. Actually, it is Tori. Sorry. But she's kicking the crap out of another dojo student, and of course we see more blood. We've seen so much blood. We've seen more blood in this trailer than we ever have in Cobra Kai, which this shows so much how freaking massive this fight's gonna be. It looks absolutely epic. I cannot wait to see this fight. But we see then it transition to a screen, and we can see all of Miyagi-Do watching it. You know, we got this photo a few days ago, but they all seem to have it being like a watch party kind of thing. And we can see a few Miyagi-Do students there watching, of course, and they're all obviously highly, like, something crazy just happened. I don't know if they're reacting to the Tories fight, but I don't know what the heck just happened, but they look shocked about something. I don't know what. They're all looking at each other. Everybody seems to be looking at Amanda. And then we see a shot of Robbie absolutely screaming his heart out. He just beat somebody. And now we have another crazy shot. Who is this? Is this Silver, which is who I thought at first? I'm thinking maybe Kreese, but he has some type of knife. Whoever this is has some type of knife or whatever this thing is. Maybe it's a key. I have no idea. It's some weapon that's going to be used for something. And then we then see a little, what I thought at first was a glitch, but if you look at it closely, it looks like it's a face of Silver. So Silver could be coming back for Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2. This photo shows Robbie and Kawan just facing each other down. This is obviously at the Saikai Taikai. I don't know what's going on during this scene, of course, but maybe someone just fought. Maybe this is before the Saikai Taikai, but we do know there is definitely going to be some major conflict between Kawan and Robbie, because in the trailer we saw Kawan, you know, getting close to Tori, trying to get in Robbie's head, and I think Robbie's going to have a dark season, or a dark part in Cobra Kai Season 6, and Kawan is going to be one of the major parts of that, and he's going to really make and get Robbie very mad, and that'll affect Robbie's leadership as he is captain of the dojo. And in this scene, maybe Robbie just goes up to Kawan after Kawan did something else too to get into Robbie's head, and Robbie just snaps, goes up to him, confronts him, and that's what's going on in this scene. That's my guess, and let me know what you guys think of that scene. But this next photo is another interesting one. It's that same shot we had from the trailer. They're in this lobby kind of meeting area, and we can see Sam, Robbie, Miguel, Devin, Johnny, Daniel, and Chosen behind him, and of course Dimitri and Hawk behind them as well. And again, I don't know what exactly is happening in this scene either. I mean, maybe they're obviously getting some speech or something. Somebody's talking to him, because they're all looking near the same place, and we can see someone's head right there. Someone's talking, I don't know who, but it's nice to see Chosen back as well. Now this next shot is one of my favorites, honestly, because it shows another angle of the Hawk flying kick thing, whatever it's called, where he jumps in the air and punches him or kicks him or whatever he's doing in this one. But we saw a glimpse of this in the trailer, but we didn't see this cool angle. Now this looks like it's going to be sweet, because, you know, you can see Hawk jumping in the air. Looks like he's about to kick the crap out of that Cobra Kai student. I'm excited to see this. I don't know what exactly it's going to hold, but it's a very cool shot. Now this next one is just an angle of the Saikai Taikai, whatever it's called, like, I don't even know, owners or whatever, commissioners, I don't know what you call it, but, you know, there's not much to break down. I think they're just giving their speech like they did in the trailer. And now this next one is of Zara, I believe is how you say her name. Maybe it's a different name. It's the new Cobra Kai, or the new Iron Dragon student, which I'm very excited to see. I love the name Iron Dragon. I'm excited that they're putting in a whole new dojo. I think that adds a good aspect to Cobra Kai as a show, because it was kind of weird how it's not Cobra Kai versus Miyagi-Do, and I love that they're putting this aspect into it. There are 14 other dojos that are as competitive as they are, and I like that they're putting that in, and Iron Dragons is going to be one of the main dojos that we see in this part, which I'm excited to see. And Sensei Wolf is the leader of this dojo. I'm excited for it. I don't know what exactly it's going to hold, but she is one of the students, and people are loving her in the trailer because she smacked Tori down and called her stuff. People are loving her right now. So yeah, this next photo I think is another angle of what we got in the trailer. Yes, I believe so. We can see Sam fighting a Cobra Kai student, and if you guys didn't see in the trailer already, Kenny is back. He will be competing in the Saikai Taikai at some point. How does he get there? I'm not sure. I really don't know. I don't know. Maybe Devin owns up to what she did and Kenny comes back and replaces her, but it doesn't seem like Devin had any regret for what she did when she went into the Saikai Taikai. So it'd be weird if she did later, but I guess we'll see. I don't know how Kenny really gets there unless someone maybe gets hurt or something, but we can see him watching Sam fight a Cobra Kai student. I don't believe that's Tori. I guess it could. I don't think so, but she's fighting some Cobra Kai student. Maybe it's Tori. Let me know what you guys think, if that's Tori or not. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Then this next photo is another angle of what we got in the trailer. It's of the Miyagi-Do students in their like locker room thing. I didn't know karate tournaments had locker rooms like this, but they have, you know, Miyagi-Do backpacks or bags behind them, and you can see Dimitri, Devin, Sam, Hawk, and Miguel. And we saw this angle in the trailer. I believe Robbie is to the right of that because Miguel gets up and storms out in the trailer. So I'm guessing it's just this scene in another angle, and they're just, you know, it's like mid-time during the Saikai Taikai. They're all just talking about whatever it is at the moment. And then this next shot is yet another scene that we got in the trailer, so I'm not going to spend all that long on it, but Sensei Wolf training one of his other students in Iron Dragons, and this is one where he punches him. You know, I don't know if there's much to break down from that. And then this last photo is a photo we've already seen before, but it's another angle of the Saikai Taikai. In the Saikai Taikai tournament, it looks absolutely sweet, dude. It is so awesome. I mean, the lights, the stages, it looks like a big tournament. I thought the building itself would be bigger. I think that added a bigger aspect to it. I was a little disappointed by the size of the building, but the lights, everything, it makes it look so much cooler than like even the All Valley was in season 4. And All Valley in season 4 was sweet. You can see, you know, different banners. You can see the Cobra Kai banner, the Miyagi-Do banner, I believe the Iron Dragon banner as well as a few other dojo banners. But this photo is very cool. It shows the aspect, the scenery of the Saikai Taikai tournament, and it looks absolutely sweet. I cannot wait for the Saikai Taikai, and I cannot wait for Cobra Kai season 6 part 2. And if you can't wait, make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell on, because I'll keep you guys updated on everything Cobra Kai season 6 part 2, and of course part 3 and the Karate Kid Legends movie. So make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.